Get back in the water, you stupid dolphin. Let me try and push you. Oh, for goodness. Go on, get it back in. What are you, mad? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the Avomancia Peninsula. We have started to create what I reckon is a half-decent world. Look, with our castles and our towers. I'm going to get rid of the beacon once it's done, because really, modern beacon in this medieval world looks like someone's landed from another planet and splattered it down. So that's going to confuse all of the villagers. Today, we are going to be on a deconstruction mission. We've got a couple of things that we want to deconstruct. One of them's that egg. One is that fella up there. You can see it in the... again, this is the flying saucer that dumped down this thing there. We're going to get a shot of that. And sadly, I think we're also going to get shot of the iron farm. I need to do something there. It's going to be like a village, town, square type thing. Not like that one in there with the marketplace, but more of a just a communal area. And also, we've got the other doodad, the drowned farm, which, again, isn't serving any purpose. So we're going to get rid of all of them today. It's a very busy episode, so I've got to get a wriggle on, frankly. But I did remember, I remember to get one of my bows. It's not my god bow. My god, but I can't find my god bow. I know it's in a chest somewhere. It's in a chest somewhere in this world. A future treasure hunt perhaps prevails. But I've at least got my Robin Hood's bow, which is there, which is fantastic. Now, not constructing today. What we're doing today is actually, I'm going to need some scaffold, aren't I? He says he's not constructing. I'm going to need to construct with scaffold. So I'll go and get some scaffold. Then we're going over to that mob farm doodad, and we're going to take it to pieces. Okay, so I'm over in now. I don't think I've got an awful lot left in here because I cleared it out. Yes, I did. But that's all right. Have I got anything over here? Oh, I forgot all about that stuff. That's quite handy. I might grab that. Right, so I'm going to go up. I made this such a long time ago. It's absolutely crazy. This is a high farm. And if it wasn't for this bubble elevator, it would take a bazillion years to actually work. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... It's closed at the moment. It doesn't work very well anymore. That's my concern. It's actually... It does work a bit, but it's not brilliant. So what I'm going to do, we're just basically going to take it down because it doesn't fit. So let's get ourselves up there. I thought it might. Right, so if you come up here, I don't think it's going to... I don't want the softy diamond axe, do I? I want my super pick. Come up to the top. And I think I'm directly underneath something there. Or not, did I manage to get to the top? Yes, I did. Right, so... Does that get me to the top yet? Oh, come on, for goodness sake, man. There we go. To the top. Right, so we're going to start deconstructing this fella. I'm not too worried about meeting nasties, as I say, because it's just, it doesn't work very well anymore. I'm not entirely sure why it doesn't work very well anymore. But we just kind of... Silk touch. I'm just going to swap these out. And of course it's turning night time. I think I've slept. I've probably got a couple of nights before I've got any major issues or problems with phantoms. But, oh, this is a bigger job than I wanted it to be. I forgot how big this thing was. It's massive. Right, I need to be really cautious, actually. Because my super pick is currently on not a lot of health. That's a concern. Right, I'm talking to myself, people. I apologise. This talking to the self laugh must stop. One is not a self-talker. But, right, I'm going to just try and get some of this done. And hopefully not get eaten by phantoms. Fill up my inventory full of this stuff that I can then put back into the storage system. And then we can crack on with the more interesting stuff. This one's a bit dull, frankly. I said it weren't working very well, but then I come over here and we have got creepers in there. So it is functional. it's just a little bit rubbish. So that creeper's probably done. We've also got a number of fish bouncing up and down on the platform as a result of coming up through the water. Can you see them down there? Look. Oh, bless them. There's going to be a bazillion fish down there. Oh, well. I've come back down because I realised that as I'm bashing these blocks out, they're being washed down. And if I open up that doodad, when they get washed down, they'll be collected down at the bottom and I don't have to worry about collecting them myself. Look at all of this. So much fishy. They're spawning in the bubble blocks, being shot right up, and then flicked onto the... I feel a little bit sorry for them, but, you know, they shouldn't be starved, should they? So I'm now going to carry on up here and see if we can't get a load of stuff. Why is it about fish? I'm hoping now, because I've knocked out quite a lot of the light, I'm hoping now that this isn't going to be covered in monsters. And of course it is. Of course it's covered in monsters. And boom, yeah, that's another hole in there as well. Oh, I should have known that would happen. The second I went down, I should have known. But, oh well. Where's that coming? Oh, hey, you! You can go away. Oh, this is not good. I've got to run away. This wasn't how it's meant to go. Got to be really careful here, look. I might have to run away. I'm literally... Oh no! What's going on? Oh, I did this terribly. This was bad planning. Bad planning. Look, I've got... Oh. He's over there. I'm actually genuinely not sure what I'm going to do now. I might have to do flybys. I have got, yes. Right, so if I put that there... Or should I just kind of wait it out? What I could do, they'll die, won't they? If I put a bed down and sleep there, it will reset my phantom thing. And... they should die, right? So what I'm going to do, to get back up, I'm going to fly back up this way, and are they still there? The Enderman's still there. Okay, cool. That worked, didn't it? So now we can just... Where's my sword? Take that out of your hand as well, otherwise you'll just shoot them all over the place. Get rid of this. Right, you have now got the rest of the day, Avomance, to get this thing clear. Because if you don't get it clear by the rest of the day, you're going to be in trouble. It's going alright, you know. I think we've almost got the entirety of this bit done. And the water is basically shooting everything off. Because I got the water on, obviously, which one of the sides of the water was actually already on. And I think that may have been a bit of a redstone glitch there, which means that half of the farm obviously wouldn't be working because it would be full of water. And that's why it was rubbish. That and the fact that it's not in a particularly good spot, and probably I've not lit up all the caves underneath there, and as a result, there isn't really that much space left in the mob cap. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I'm losing quite a lot of glass as a result of it falling down because I've not got the joy of water now flowing it for me. But I have picked up a fair bit, and remember to use my Silk Touch pick, which I'm actually very proud of myself for because, well, I did manage to smash about half a stack before I realised I wasn't using my Silk Touch pick to get this glass back. Now, I've got boatloads of glass in storage, so it's not a massive deal, but why waste it, right? So we've got almost all of this done now. Yeah, and you can see the fish are still dying a lot. It's like I feel like some kind of fish killer, and it's not even me that's killing them. Now we've got to get this bit down as well. This breaking stuff down, like I thought, oh, it won't take long. It's taken me days and days, but I think it's going to be worth it because that was a proper blot on the landscape for me, and I'd really rather it wasn't there, and maybe we can start to make some nice, I don't know, what would you see in the sky above a medieval village? Probably not a lot, right? So it's not like I'm going to replace it with anything. I just want to get a shot. Next up, though, that fella over there that you can't quite see in the distance, the drowned farm. I can't even go close to it now. The soul sand bubbles just lag the entire place out. Well, that, my friends, was frankly just horrible. I've managed to get it all out, and we've got quite a lot of stuff there. Might as well put that there and that there as well. I'm going to leave it on this platform for now. What I might do is I might just put a couple of torches down on the platform to stop it being all spawning, because, well, I've not got a shulker. I need to go away, get myself a shulker. There's more stuff in there. Get myself a shulker and collect up this stuff and bring it back again, or a few shulkers actually. So I'm going to go over to the drowned farm now, I think, because that's next on my hit list. This is a proper clear up session, this one, isn't it? Now this one is relatively inefficient, and it might have something to do with the fact that there are 4 drowned chasing me there. So I've got to get out somehow. So let's get myself out here and up on here, and then maybe I can knock these drowns on the head. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you get in the boat, mate. That's perfect. Go on, you get in the boat as well. Yeah, keep getting in the boat. This is good. I'm liking this. They're so stupid. They just keep getting in the boat. Amazing. I'll have the XP, please. Thank you very much. Is there more coming? I get drowned all the way around it, but have I got anything in here? I'll clear this out a little bit as well. Not much, frankly. So look, not a single drowned in sight, but all of these bubbles causing serious problems if lots of stuff's going on. Actually, it's not too bad, the lag at the minute, because when I made this last, I was using basically a hamster powered computer. Now I've got a much better computer. It can cope with all the bubbles. I've not been over here in that long, really. Wow. Right, time to get this fella deconstructed also. Got myself down to the level of the bubbly water in there. And what I want to do, I went back and got myself a couple of potions. I'm going to get a water breathing potion inside me and a night vision potion inside me, because I want to go down and see if the villager is still there, because I wonder if he might not be. And if not, I need to get rid of all this soul sand. And oh no, he's still there. Look, he is still there. Hello, little mate. You all right? What are you doing there? You've been busy? You keeping busy? Yeah? Hungry yet? No? I'm afraid there's a very high likelihood, my friend, that I am going to kill you. Oh, if other things don't kill me first. Right, so if I come around here, if I can coax these drowns into the bubble columns, there you go. You go up there and you stay there. You naughty drowns. Right, if I'm going to get this stuff out. Oh, where'd you come from? Don't you do that. You come this way. Come this way. That's it, bubbles. Look at the bubbles. That's it. You go and join your mates. Did you? Oh, no, you are your mates. You're the same mates as the last mates. Right, so you... Am I going to do this without killing you too much? I need to do... Have I got my axe? Yes, I do. Will you go away? Oh, that's really annoying now. Right, so you got to go there. There. Mate, I'm so sorry if I kill you. I'm so sorry. Come out this way. Come out, come out. You got a little air pocket there, my mate. I think you have as well, haven't you? Right, so if I break you there... No, you've not got an air pocket. I'm trying to get to you. I'm going to fail. I want to push you into... Oh! I was so trying to save him. He's worked so hard. I'm back up. It's all broken down there. Look, you've got a bit of a square hole. That square hole is now the monument grave to poor villager Bob. And villager Bob was... He served me well. Well, not that well, because the farm was rubbish. But he served me well. And frankly, I couldn't be bothered to do anything else. I have come up to the top because this water was 1 block higher. I needed to block all of this out, and that way I've got the sea level is actually. Oh no. Remember! I told you, I keep forgetting. The sea level is actually at sea level, and we don't lose out on anything. Yeah, and we don't have some weird shaped kind of bulge in the sea, some weird alien geological doodad that's causing sea bulging. We don't want that in our lives. So I'm now just going to be taking all of these out. I'm going to be getting rid of the gangplank thing, and then we can get on to the final job of the day, which is that iron farm. The satisfaction of a job well done. Well, a job done anyway. You can see I've still got stuff floating around in the water that I've left. But all of that stuff over there is now... I've got quite a lot of stuff in there actually. Got dolphins. Go play with those bits. You know you want to. We've got a lot of stuff now back in storage, which is great. And now we've got some other things we've got to do. I'm a deconstructing genius today. Get back in the water, you stupid dolphin. Let me try and push you. Oh, for goodness. Go on. Get it back in. What, are you mad? Did you see that? Dolphin literally jumping around because it was having a good time with the torches. Okay, my fault. I've littered the sea a little bit. And then it jumped on the ground and it almost died. Stupid animals. I'm on Mate's Base Point again for the Mate's Base and the hauler here. Is George is still here? George, are you actually stuck behind that post? Can you not get out? Is that why you're always there laying eggs? Well, don't get eaten, George. You look after yourself, mate. Right, anyway, if you want to jump this part, I don't know why, you're a little bit mad. It's quite fun. But if you do, there is a timestamp in the description below. Don't know what it is yet because I've not edited the video. But it shouldn't be too long if you want to just skip it. We're going to go down to the cobble hall. We have a few more cobblestone. Thomas, we have got you on a pedestal. You're in the middle there. I had to move out the plant because we're full up again. But we had to move out the plant. Thomas, you're my new plant. So thank you so much for becoming a cobblestone patron, Thomas. I'm really very grateful. You look fab in that silver armour. Coming around the other side. Yep, I've had to move another plant and put Twisted Intel in there instead. So Twisted, brilliant to see you on a cobble pedestal there, my friend. Thank you so much. Looking good, clad in steel. And we've got two more friends that have filled up this part. So if any more of you rock up, I've got to do an extension again. We've got Clay Harris. Thank you so much for becoming a cobblestone patron. Really brilliant to add you to this can. And I'm very grateful, hoping to see you on the Avotopia server. That would be awesome. And Jake B, thanks very much. You're at the end of the can. I hope that shoulder's strong, mate, because that's going to be holding up all of these other people. Really appreciate you joining the crew. Thank you very much indeed. And we've got a couple of friends over in Redstone as well that I want to say hello to, coming through this hall. And we have got Brian, one name, Brian, like share. Thank you, Brian, for becoming a Redstone patron. Absolutely superb to see you atop a Redstone block, clad in this very, very strong ironclad iron. Can you get ironclad iron? I've no idea, but that is ironclad iron, especially made for you, Brian. It's ironclad iron for Brian. That's what that is. Thank you very much for all your support. And Wurzel, W-O-R-Z-W-E-R-L, thank you very much for becoming a Redstone patron. Absolutely brilliant to be able to stick you. It's not quite in the middle. You're not far from the middle, but you've got to be supporting people. Both of those arms are going to get really worn out, but brilliant. Looking forward to seeing you on Avotopia there, Wurzel. Thank you very much indeed. If you want to get involved with Patreon and maybe join me on the Avotopia server, it is dead simple. Just go to avomance.com. That is avomance.com. All the benefits of becoming a patron and how to do it are listed there. I'll look forward to seeing you on Avotopia. That would be cool. We are coming round to the mate's base now. Yeah, hello George, you're still there. You literally can't move. That's the funniest thing. You're like a stuck chicken. I'm going to come and grab myself a sign. There we go. Right, up we go. To the mate's base. What episode am I in? I can't even remember. Right, last week was my mate Derek in episode 90. Episode 90. Oh my goodness, that makes this episode 91. And did you notice how I typed that first time then? That's my mad skills. So today we have got a really lovely lady, been supporting me for several months, and it is well overdue. Well overdue that this lady comes into the mate's base. You are an absolute star, and I'm absolutely delighted to be able to put into the mate's base and Jeannette, Petty Counts. I'm really pleased that I had to jump to skip that typing because it's a lot of letters and I've only got little short fat fingers. So, and Jeannette Pettycounts, thank you so much. It is always, always, always a pleasure to see you in the comments. I'm hugely grateful for that. Thank you. And I just want to shoot a number of hot sticks at your little feet. There we go. Ah. Thank you, Jeannette. It's always a pleasure, and I am delighted to have stuck you atop this wooden pedestal. This is a very exclusive club, of which you are now a member. Let's get ourselves up. Oh, I can't even take off. This is my kind of day. There you go. That's better. Now, this, dear viewer, is the one that's going to make me a little bit sad, because this is a superb farm in 113. Absolutely super. If you're still playing 113, go and look at my iron farm tutorial on this. It is a superb farm, originally created by Frilioff. So go and use it. If you're in 114, it's absolute junk. Yeah. And you know it, don't you, nitwit man? It's absolute junk. And you're a nitwit. But so it's time to come down, and we're going to do something else inside of that kind of circly thing. We're going to make it look much nicer and much more appropriate for its surroundings. Let's crack on with that. So starting from the top, I think we're gonna, shall we release the beasts first? I think we should. If I do, except I can't climb scaffolding because I'm rubbish. Hey people, how you doing? Can you survive that fall? Can you survive that fall? Shall we find out if you can survive that fall? Let's get rid of that. Yes, you can. Oh, not all of you. Some of you couldn't, but most of you could. So let's just get rid of this corner bit now. I'll bear that in mind when I release your mates around the other side, that you might bash into each other. I'm sorry about that. Are you feeling a bit dazed there, my friends? I think you might be. Welcome to your new life of freedom. Go and get yourself a trade and make yourself useful. I could do some mending books. This might just be the saddest I've ever been in Avomancia. It's actually really really sad to get rid of this fella. I've just got to get rid of all the water now. But it's been a part of the entire peninsula for as long as I can remember. It's produced so much iron that, I mean, frankly, it's definitely owes me nothing, this thing. It's produced so much. So now it's deconstructed. I've really got to do it justice. Oh, there's some of the doors I've not picked up yet. I've really got to do it justice by building something really quite nice and pleasing to the eye. There we go, it's working. In its stead, because it needs to be. I don't need the bits anymore. I don't need like the resources. I've got more resources than I can shake a stick at, pretty much with everything. And now it's just all about making things look nice. And then when I've finished, if I ever do finish, I might actually release the world for download. What do you reckon? If you fancy this world on a download, let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll consider that when I've, in inverted commas, finished it. Whoever knows? How do you ever finish a Minecraft world? I'm not entirely sure you do. Well, that's it. It's gone. Now what I've got to do is I've got to transfer all of this stuff over to the storage. It's so much. Look how much iron there is. Got to transfer it over to the storage and then clear this area out. We are clear, and what I've also done is I've brought in all of the villagers from that villager breeder that also no longer works in 114, and taken all of those rails out. On the other side of that wall there are still rails, but I figured we can get that wall closed up and then they can't escape through that hole, which is not something that we wanted them to do. So now really the job is about doing stuff in this area, making them a nice meeting space, community area, don't know what, something that will be testimony to the old iron farm. But I reckon we're going to do that in another episode, because frankly my elbows are hurting, my knees are tired, and I need to go and have a cup of tea. So we're going to call it there. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club. I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.